When you're in poor league form, I find the best thing to do is go and play Real Madrid in the Champions League. This season's going to be long, innit? Hello and welcome to Club 6, episode 11 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 23. I'm Russ. Today we have two games for you. The first one is home to Real Madrid in the Champions League. It's our opening Champions League match, and then we're going to play Man City in the Premier League. Speaking of the Premier League, let's have a look how well we've done so far. Dreadful. We lost our opening two games of the Premier League season. We lost to Villa, we lost to Tottenham. We then battered Wolves 6-2. We laboured to a 1-0 victory over Southampton. We then battered Chelsea 4-1. And then lost to, Derby County, who were near enough bottom of the table. I think they were 19th at the time. We lost 1-0 there. We have been playing absolutely poor. If you have a look at the Premier League, we are down in 8th at the moment. 9 points. 3 games played, 3 wins, 6 games played, 3 wins, 3 losses, goal difference of +4. We are in absolute dreadful form, and we have a lot of players out injured as well. We've had Sesko out injured, we've had Evans out injured, we've had centre-backs out injured, right-backs, the lot. At one point I think we have 7 or 8 players out injured. If we have a look at the medical centre, we are down to just Cambisios off at the moment, but yeah, we've had Carlton Evans, Sesko, Alves, Coreno, Palomo. We've had a couple of other players who were out as well, and that has affected us massively. In the transfer window then, we have had a few players go out on loan. So Ungwani's gone to Rangers on loan, Nestros has also gone out, Diaz has gone to Ross County, and we did bring one player in, Andre Carlos has joined us from Newcastle. We have paid £106 million for him. We needed a striker. With Sesko dropping down, Evans dropping down, we needed another player just to come in to get us some goals, and we've brought this guy in. He's a 4-star current belief, 4.5-star potential player. Does have good value on him. Portuguese international, scoring 22 goals for them. He can also play on the left and the right, so we do have options for either place for him now. Attribute wise, he does look pretty phenomenal. Physical side of his game is good, mental side is brilliant too, and we got 19 dribbling, 17 finishing, 16 first touch, so good player. Hopefully we can get the goals out of him. In terms of the Champions League then, we have been drawn a pretty difficult fixture list, if I don't say so myself. We've got Real Madrid, Leverkusen, Casapia I think are in Portugal. We then got Rangers, Bayern Munich and Lyon. And then we also have Union St. Gillois and Copenhagen. So they're the two easier games alongside Casapia. But yeah, it's going to be a tough run to try and get into that top 8. We need to be on top of our game, and it doesn't look like we're going to be doing that within the league. So let's jump straight into the Real Madrid game then. Hopefully we can stay level with them. If we can nick a 1-0 win, I will be happy. If it stays 0-0, that'd be just fine with me. So the team we're putting out there is Simon in goal, back four, Cavell, Salazar, Pfeiffer and James, Contreras at the base midfield, Reina and Moreno in front of him. Reina was the other player who was out injured, got injured in the summer, had tore his hamstring. Carlos on the left, Evans on the right and Sesko up front. What we will do is we'll interchange with those players as the game goes on, especially with Evans. And Evans going up front. If we take Sesko off and bring somebody else on, somebody can play like either side, maybe Castro. We'll just experiment and see what we can do. If we can get a result out of this one, I'll be happy, as I said. The first highlight is a throwing for Real Madrid. They're in our half, chipping it in towards the centre, and Camavinga with the head. I thought one of our players was going to get the head onto it. We haven't got it. The head has gone towards Simon. Simon has collected nicely and he's just biding his time with the pass. And he goes long, straight up the pitch, trying to find Carlos on the left-hand side, and Real Madrid come away with the ball. Cavell sticks a leg out, gives it to Evans. Evans loses the ball, and Vinicius Jr. just turns and runs. Whips the ball across. Salazar with the head into Reina. Reina needs to release someone. He can. Real Madrid step on the ball. Although we have got it back now. Reina. And he's been dispossessed. It's been cleared out towards that right-hand side. Can we go again? James into Evans. Evans turns, edge of the box, into the box, has a shot, and it is over the bar. We've got a throw on the left-hand side just for the half-hour mark of this first half. Carlos back into Cavell. Contreras now. We need to shift the ball to the right-hand side. We've got loads of space over there. We're sticking to the left-hand side. Reina puts it into Sesko. Sesko chips. And Real Madrid get it clear off the line. The goalkeeper dived in. The ball just seemed to go into slow motion. So we've got the ball now with Salazar in defence. Pfeiffer, Moreno, Evans into Sesko. Sesko tries to find Reina. He does. Steps on the ball. Has the shot from range, and it's a good save from the Real Madrid goalkeeper. We've got a corner here. Reina's going to be putting this one in. Can he find Pfeiffer's head? Can you find any of our? Can you find Salazar's head? Any of the centre backs? It comes in. It's a poor corner. It has been cleared. Carlos picks it up, gives it back to Reina. Cuts in. As a shot is bobbled up, and Sesko can't get to the ball before the Real Madrid goalkeeper gets it. Half time. It's a pretty even match so far. 0-0 between us. We are going to take Sesko off this half though. He's on a fitness test, so we might as well take him off now. We're going to bring Coreno on for him. And we'll stick Coreno out on the right. Evans can go up front. And then go with this for the second half. See how well things go in here. We are training in a 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress, or custom Gegenpress, just to see if that can influence our team a little bit more. Maybe the Poacher's Delight is starting to fade out with us. Maybe we need to try something else and see how well that gets results, as Real Madrid have a free kick here. Putting it towards that back post. And luckily the head has gone wide. It hits the side netting. Corner for Real Madrid, 50 minutes on the clock. We've got it clear. Pfeiffer's chasing this ball down. He's the wrong man to really chase the ball down. He's a defender. We want one of our attacking players on it. It's Real Madrid on the left-hand side. Keep him out there, boys. We've allowed him to cut in. In goes the cross, but it's nice height for Simon just to dip down and collect the ball. Clutches it to his chest and waits to launch an attack. Where's he going with it? He's gone long. Trying to find Evans. He can't find him. And Real Madrid come at us again. They've relentlessly worked it through. Salazar stepped in to win the ball though. Simon gets it clear. Launching it again, trying to find Evans. And Evans is under a little bit of pressure from the Real Madrid defender. Doesn't get the ball. Caval's got it. Carlos was chasing into that one. Two players chasing after the ball isn't really good. And Carlos has been fouled. There's got to be a VAR check on that, ref. Come on. Coreno into Evans. Who cares about the VAR check? Who cares about the penalty? We're 1-0 up. Evans gets the goal. Man United 1, Real Madrid 0. We just need to settle with this one now. Don't do anything silly, as Real Madrid have got the ball from the kickoff. Going to that right hand side. Can we nick another goal here? If we can nick another goal, that would settle any pressure. And Reina steps in, wins it. Loses the ball from a sliding challenge. Have we just awoken the beast here? So Real Madrid shift it back now, trying to create a little bit of space. They seem to go out onto that left-hand side a lot. And Vinicius Jr. puts it through. We've missed the chance. And Simon is... I don't know what Simon has done there. Now there's going to be a VAR check. The Real Madrid arms are in the air. Simon's arms are in the air. And it has been awarded. We have been pegged straight back. 1-1. Madrid play the ball between their defenders as well. This is where they hit us last time, winning it for the goal. Just passing it around. James comes up, wins the ball, gives it to Evans. Carlos on the ball. We flood men forward, and that's a poor ball. Although it's found its way to Coreno. Coreno puts it into Reina. Come on. Giovanni Reina gets us back into the lead. Man United 2, Real Madrid 1. What an amazing 10 minutes that has been. Quick change at the backs. Reece James comes off, and Jefferson comes on from it right back. 23 minutes left to go in this match now, as we got thrown on the left-hand side. Caval's got it. Trying to find Evans, and he does. Evans just heads it on, doesn't even run onto it. Just waiting for someone else to do the work. You're the striker, mate. You should be running onto that. So Real Madrid clear the ball through the centre. They're passing it around quite dangerously. Now they get it properly cleared out left-hand side, and Jefferson with the head into Coreno. Coreno's got Contreras on support, but he's gone back into Salazar now. We got options going forward. We got 5 men all in the line, just not creating any space, not creating any runs. Pfeiffer just steps over the challenge, gives it to Contreras. Contreras shifts the ball forward. We've got Carlos on the left-hand side. Puts it into the mixer, and Evans bundles it in. Man United 3, Real Madrid 1. Evans just bows to the fans. Just let the ball come across him and just bundle in off of his legs, and finds its way across the line into the back of the net. Octavio and Mason Mount come on for Reina and Caval. 15 minutes to hold on to this 3-1 lead here. If this is going to be the turning point of our season where we go unbeaten now for the remainder of it, I will be so happy with this. I mean, we have been poor in the league, as you've seen, and then to come here and put on a performance like this, just happy with the lads. Final change then is Castro on for Carlos on the left hand side. 2 minutes. That's all we got, boys. 2 minutes plus time added on. What is the ref going to put on? It's got to be 3 minimum, hasn't it? We haven't had many fouls. It has been the substitutions that would add it up. It's 5 minutes. 5 minutes to hold on. And Real Madrid had a free kick and the head has gone over the bar. Never troubling Dennis Simon. Can we just stay as tight as we have been? We have been playing so well. I know we got pegged back after scoring. But after that, just running away with the game. Into the last 30 seconds or so. 10 seconds now. Just blow the whistle, ref. And there he does. 3-1 winners over the greatest team in Champions League history. This is going to be the building block now for the remainder of our season. If we can perform like that against Man City, if we can perform like that for the remainder of the season, we'll definitely win the Champions League and we'll definitely win the Premier League again. The team then for the Man City game. This is going to be a big test for us. We are swapping a few players around. So the team is Simon in goal, back four, Cavell, Salazar, Dyson and Jefferson. James at the base of midfield, Wells in Mount in front of him, Cardozo on the left, Coreno on the right and Sesko up front. Coreno is on a 75-minute fitness test, so we'll probably take him off at the hour mark. Fingers crossed we can perform here and get a victory. Just propel us up the table and get us back on track for defending this title, because at the moment we look likely to lose it. And it's a free kick for us for the first highlight. Cardozo puts this one in. Max Dyson with the header at the near post. Man United 1, Man City 0. We have opened this game up fantastically. What a header from the centre-back. Throw in for Man City on their left-hand side. They just give it away. Reece James has picked up the ball. Gives it to Salazar. Mason Mount into Coreno. We've got options on the right-hand side. Jefferson's there. We've got space to run into. Can he beat his man? He goes to the byline, turns around, gives it back to Coreno. Feeds it into Jefferson's pass. Jefferson to the byline. Slams it across Sesko. Where's that gone? We've got a corner. The goalkeeper's down. He should have just chipped it over him. Putting this ball in then is Cardozo. Puts it in. Max Dyson again, but it's straight at the keeper's hands. He's trying to get his second goal there. Free kick for us. Cardozo's on this one. It's out from range. And it's an easy save for the keeper, really. Drops down to his knees. Is he trying to waste seconds there this early in the game? I don't know, but he's looking to launch an attack long. But no, he doesn't. He rolls it into the defender's path. And they go long down the left-hand side. Cavell's got all the time in the world to pick this ball up. Picks out his pass into Salazar. James now. Mason Mount. The two ex-Chelsea players connecting well. And Wells plays it into Jefferson. Jefferson into Coreno. Coreno with the shot and he hits the top of the crossbar. That was well worked. Free kick for Man City here right at the end of this first half. Please don't go in the back of the net. We've got it clear. It's not to any of our players' own. Man City have got an attempt to get in the goal. And it falls straight to the robot, doesn't it? He puts it into the back of the net, but there is going to be a VAR check. Was he onside? Consulting him. And it has been awarded 1-1 just before half-time. Before that, Man City hadn't even had a sniff of the goal. Their first shot, the first one on target as well, and they get it in the back of the net. 1-1 at half-time. Carlos is coming on for Sesko, who has been very quiet in this game. He's on a 6.4 rating for the first half. So yeah, Carlos coming on to play in the poacher's role. Be nice to get ourselves back into lead this one as Man City put the corner in. The head is wide. Yeah, it's got to be wide. I thought Simon might have touched the ball out there for a corner, but he hasn't. Lucky break for us. Free kick for us. Dyson's on this ball just inside the Man City half. Gives it to James. Now into Coreno. Coreno launches it forward, trying to find Wells. As Real Madrid get it, Man City get it clear to their right hand side. Just passing it around now. Can we just put the pressure on them, or try and make a mistake somewhere along the line? Doesn't look like it's happening at the moment. They're staying within their defensive line for the time being, but any minute now they're going to launch it forward, aren't they? Or maybe not. Carlos slides in, but can't get it to any of our players. I mean, that's what we need to do. We need to force the challenges. Coreno wins the ball into Carlos. Carlos shifts it out to that right-hand side. Cuts it in, gives it to Coreno. Coreno's got no options in the box yet, although players have just got there. Cardozo, Mason Mount with the chip. Dan Wells puts it in. What a well-worked goal. I say Carlos should have been there, but when you've got players like Dan Wells just there, standing there to slam it in the back of the net, that's what you need. 2-1. Free kick for Man City. Who's over this one? It's Haaland. Why is he taking this free kick? He just rifles it straight over the bar. Cortinovis has come on for Coreno, which means Jefferson's gone into the attacking right position. James has gone to right back, and Mason Mount in the defensive midfielder in that deep line playmaker role to allow Cortinovis to sit in midfield. We've got 22 minutes left of this game. We are going to make a couple more substitutions as the game goes on. Reece James is tired. Cavell's tired as well. We'll probably try and make those around the 80-minute mark. We got two players injured here. Carlos is saying he's injured but feels he can shake off the knock. Cardozo is off and the injuries affecting him. It is a knee injury, so we will bring on Castro for him. And then we need Octavio on for I'll get his name out in a minute. Cavill. And then, who can we go right back? It's going to have to be Moreno on for James, I think. And just sit like this for the last 10 minutes or so. Maybe if we shift our mentality down to balanced, that should settle us though, as we had a free kick then. It's into Mason Mount, gives it to Wells. Cortinovis, although he's lost it, he's given it to Haaland. Oh, and that's why you need to stay tight to that man, because he can just damage you like that, can't he, and hurt you. Man United 2, Man City 2. Hopefully they're not going to get a third. Hopefully the goal's going to go to us, or at least the attacking options are going to go to us. Salazar plays the ball back to Simon. Dyson into Moreno. Cortinovis, Mount. Up into Carlos, who shifts it to Castro. Wells is running on. He's into the box as a shot, but it just always rising and over the bar. Should have just drilled it along the floor. 5 minutes of time added on at the end of this game. It is enough for us to hopefully get a winner, but then again it could be enough for Man City to get a winner here. Although settling with the 2-2 draw should be enough. I mean, they're a really good team, aren't they? But we should be a good team as well. It looks like it is going to stay 2-2, because there goes the full-time whistle. Some encouraging signs there. We are attacking, we are getting the goals. Our strikers are not in amongst it though, and our defenders are making little mistakes here and there. But other than that, it is a turnaround in fortunes. We beat Real Madrid and we draw with Man City. So, can we turn it around now? We are in 8th position still, 10 points on the board. Although this is all going to change because we are the midday kickoff. I mean, Leeds could overtake us, Chelsea will, so we could find ourselves down in 11th come the end of the weekend. Let's have a quick look at the schedule then. When is best to come back? I think we'll do Liverpool and, yeah, Cassiopeia and Liverpool. There'll be the games. Just get ourselves through this as well. Pick up as many points as we can, as many wins, just to get the morale going. And then try and dominate this one and then beat Liverpool. After Liverpool paced us at the end of last season, we want to pace them as well. So if you guys enjoyed that, drop a big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always guys, thank you very much for watching.